What's up, guys? And today we're reviewing Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the best, and I'm saying this, the best romance movie ever made. It's amazing. Everything about it. I cried not once, twice watching this movie. This movie was incredible. I fucking love Jim Carrey. I love everything about this movie. The girl from the Titanic, I gotta say I forgot her name, but she's an amazing actor. Awesome. It was such a beautiful movie. Um, Everything about it was amazing. I love Charlie Kaufman, the guy. This movie is about a guy named Joel and a girl named Clementine, and that's all you need to go going into it. It is an amazing and beautiful movie. It's literally about, it can be about toxic relationships, but it can also be about women and men falling in love again and rediscovering their love for each other after a long and kind of toxic filled relationship. But it was, oh my god, dude, it was deep. It had so much metaphorical quotes. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, you know. Um, and it's layered with symbolism, and both actors gave outstanding performances. Elijah Wood's in this. That's all. The only reason you need to watch this, because I love Elijah Wood. I love everything to do with this movie. Um, it's really just, in a sense, it's profound. It's really beautiful. I can't really say a lot about it because you have to go in without knowing anything, but there's something so beautiful to seeing these two's relationship and seeing how messed up they can get and how toxic that both of them are to one another, not just one but both of them, and how that impacts them as people and what they do and them rediscovering each other. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's just beautiful. I loved every second of it. I've chosen not to really look up anything about this movie just because it's like, I don't want my opinion to get swayed by other people. And I know that's kind of hypocritical of me making a review, but I'm not really trying to spoil anything or talk about the movie that much in depth. I just really want you guys to watch it because there's amazing performances and there's just something so beautiful about a comedian, a comedic actor. Jim Carrey, of all people, one of my inspirations. I don't want to be like him as an actor, but like I like the bohemian style he gives. But like something so inspirational about him giving such a good performance, like in the Truman Show. Like this was beautiful. This is definitely his best film. I don't know why he didn't win an Oscar. It was awesome. He plays this guy named Joel, and the girl from the Titanic. I need to know her name. Oh my god, I need to remember, but she is so good in this. Clementine, as the character Clementine, both of them are amazing. They're both wrong in their own ways. They're both right in their own ways. There's nothing you can really say about this movie. You can't say it's toxic one way because it's toxic both ways. It's like, are they really meant for each other? Are they not? It brings up those questions because there's both good and bad points in a relationship. That's just what their relationship is. And there's just something so beautiful about it describing relationships in general. I really love this movie, and you guys really need to watch it because I don't want to spoil it that much, but it gets crazy and it's awesome. Charlie Kaufman is a genius, and he's made like adaptation of being John Malkovich, but this is his magnum opus. Oh my god, it is. It's beautiful. One of my favorite films of all time. Not recency bias. There's there's just something so beautiful about this film. It speaks to me in a sense. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but everything about it is crazy. The plot is crazy, and I don't know how a human could have thought of this. It would have taken Charlie Kaufman, and I'm gonna give credit where it's due, but two other writers helped him a lot in this, and it's a passion project. It is in every sense of the word because it is an original plot, and this is when American films are at their best, when it's a fun, original concept that can speak to you. And this movie is saying something. It's saying something about relationships. It's saying something about compassion and being loved. It says stuff about companionship. It's just so beautiful in a sense. And Tilda Swinton gave it a beautiful performance. Jim Carrey gave an amazing performance. Mark Ruffalo, Elijah Wood are in this. Why wouldn't you watch this? It's just amazing. It's beautiful. And this is American cinema at its best when it's such a personal story. And it's not trying to be something it isn't. It is what it is. It's a story about two people specifically and about their relationship, and it has an amazing side plot as well with other characters I'm not going to spoil, but it also has the main message of, is it right to forget about your past? Is it right to forget about these things? It's beautiful, and I don't know if it's going to speak to you guys, but it definitely spoke to me because it's a beautiful movie, and you guys really need to watch it. Like even 20 years after it came out, or like 15, it's just amazing. Hollywood has become lazy in the past couple of years, and hopefully that leads to a renaissance in movies. And this movie, even though it's 20 or even 30 years old, it's just beautiful. Everything about it, I loved every second of it. And a movie that can make you laugh, to make you have a tear stream down your face, is such an amazing movie. This movie has an amazing concept that was executed very well. I don't really have that much complaints about this movie. They, there were so much ways they could have ended it, and they ended it really well. I don't know if it was perfect, but it was a really good ending. I loved it a lot, and hopefully you guys can watch it too, and find a way to watch it. It's beautiful. It needs to be watched. It needs to be appreciated. There's a lot to say about this movie, but I really don't want to spoil it. You have to go into it blind. And I went into it blind, and I loved it. I've watched all of Charlie Kaufman's movies, and this was definitely my favorite. It's probably one of his most approachable films. Everything about it was amazing. I loved it so much. I keep repeating myself, but I can't say enough how well made this movie was. People complain about American films being stupid sometimes, but this just proves how good American cinema can be at moments, and how it can compare to other countries in terms of films. It's a beautiful film that should be recognized, layered with small dialogue that can be extremely important to the film, small quotes that can summarize the whole film. Everything about it, just blissful ignorance is one of the main themes of this movie, and is it right or wrong to be ignorant? I wouldn't say too much about it, but it's just beautiful. It's like something so profound about talking about this ignorance and going deeping, diving, doing a deep dive into this man's soul, and his love for this woman, Clementine, and what he would do for her. And it's very emotional. I can't recommend it enough. I swear, it is an amazing movie, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will love it. Even if some of you guys don't like it, hopefully you can appreciate it. I loved it so much, and I can't wait to watch more Jim Carrey movies. Oh my god. I think her name's Christian Dunn. She has a subplot in this movie, and it's beautiful. And it really wraps the whole movie up well, and it adds to the themes of this movie, and you guys will definitely notice that. I just hope you can appreciate this movie as much as I did my first time viewing it. And it's one of those movies that if you view it more than once, you'll have a lot more praise for it. I just really want people to experience this movie without watching reviews on how good it is, even though this is a review on how good it is, which is kind of stupid, but I'm trying not to spoil anything, so you guys, this movie needs recognition, because it's well deserved, and it's a very human movie. We don't get those nowadays. Everything Everywhere All at Once was the last human movie that I saw that was like, spoke to me. This movie speaks to me. I don't know if that'll speak to you guys, but I really hope so, because I really like this movie, and I hope you guys do too. It's beautiful, every moment of it. Clementine Joel, oh my god, dude. Best relationship on screen. Best portrayed. Like, I'm not gonna say it was a good relationship, that's for you guys to decide, but best portrayed relationship of two struggling individuals who have their own problems and their own character flaws, and it dives into their character flaws, even if it's viewed through a rainbow screen sometimes. It's like, it's beautiful. It needs to be watched and remembered, and hopefully you guys can keep the recognition for this movie alive. Thank you.